what is power? In physics, we define power as the amount of work done by time taken to do that work. Or you can also say that because whatever is the amount of work done, by spending the energy only, we are doing that work. So the amount of work done is nothing but the energy spent or energy consumed. So energy by unit time. Either way, you can define work. So what is the meaning of dividing something by time? Whenever you divide something by time, you are attempting to find the value of the numerator for 1 second. Here is an example. An object moves in 3 seconds, an object moves 6 meters. Then in 1 second, how much it moves? 6 meter by, if you divide by the total time 3 second, you will get 2 times. So 2 meter by second. That means 2 meter in 1 second. The fact that when you divide something by time, this is nothing but time. Whenever you divide something by time, you get the value of the numerator. Here in this case, it is distance. So you will get the distance in 1 second. Similarly, if you divide by time, you are getting the numerator in 1 second. That means power is nothing but energy consumed or energy delivered. This is for 1 second, in 1 second. Because we are dividing by time, we will get the numerator in 1 second. Or you can also say that this 1 second is called unit time. 1 means unit time. So energy consumed or energy delivered, energy consumed or energy delivered. If it is a pump, it consumes energy. If it is a generator, it delivers energy. So either way, it is the same. So power is the energy consumed or delivered per 1 second, means unit time, per unit time. This is what the meaning of power. So what is a unit of power? So we know that power is the amount of energy consumed is nothing but the work done. So it is work done by time. So the unit of power is unit of work done or energy by time, because both are same only. So in an attempt to honor the work done by James Watt, we are naming the unit of power as watt. So either you are supposed to write it as small a WTT, watt, or its abbreviation only capital W. So the unit of power is watt. So when you get power of 1 watt, if the work done is also 1 joule, because the unit of work done is joule and unit of time is second. So if a work of 1 joule is done 1 second, then the power is equal to 1 watt. So what is the unit of power? Unit of power is watt. How do you define the unit of power? Suppose if someone asks you, define the unit of power. Define the unit of power. So the unit of power is watt. So because it is watt, the meaning is define the unit watt. If an energy of 1 joules is consumed in 1 second, then the power of that pump is 1 watt. Or if a work of 1 joule is done in 1 second, then the power of that engine is 1 watt. What is the meaning of a 50 watt bulb? What is the meaning of 50 watt bulb? A watt is nothing but joule per second. 50 watt means 50 joules per second. If you are using an electrical bulb of 50 watt, meaning it consumes 50 joules of electrical energy in 1 second. So what is the rating of an iron box, which is 2 kilowatt? 2 kilowatt. That's how 2 kilowatt hour or something it will be mentioned. So that we will do it in a separate session, separate video. Followed by this video, you'll be able to see that. So 2 kilowatt hour means it consumes, 2 kilo means 1000. So 2000 watts in 1 hour. That means kilowatt per hour this is. So it consumes 2000 joules of energy in 1 hour. So that's how we understand the power and energy consumed and the work done. Okay, so power and preferably power, so that the energy is automatically taken care. The other thing is also there are two kinds here, kinetic and as well as potential. So we'll try to solve one problem based on kinetic energy, the other problem based on potential energy and the related power. Consider the case of a bike. A bike speeds up. A bike speeds up from 36 kilometer per hour to 90 kilometer per hour in, let's say, 20 seconds. What is the power delivered by the engine? What is the power delivered by the bike engine? What is the power delivered? So we know that power is equal to work done by time. The amount of work done can be displaced, so can be displayed. We know that already. Work done can either transforms in the form of potential energy or kinetic energy or the total potential energy as well as kinetic energy. It can be a combination of anything. But here the bike speeds up on a horizontal road, so and so they will say that. So the mention, if it is not mentioned, it is clear that it is only related to speed. The speed has increased, that means the motion has increased, that means it is in the form of kinetic energy. So the amount of work done is change in kinetic energy by time taken. The change in kinetic energy is half into mass of the bike into final velocity square minus half into mass of the bike into initial velocity square by time. So here I forgot to give the value of the mass of the bike. Let us keep it like 200 kilogram bike. A 200 kilogram bike speeds up from 36 kilometer per hour to 90 kilometer per hour. But here the time is given in seconds. The speed must be in SI system so that you can write the power in watts. So first our job is to convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second. So initially the bike speed was 30 kilometer per hour. To convert that 36 kilometer per hour, to convert that kilometer per hour into meter per second, you have to multiply by 5 by 18 meter per second. So 2 times it goes. So that is 2 into 5, that is 10 meter per second. So the initial speed of the bike was 10 meter per second. Then what about the final speed of the bike? So that is 90 into, instead of kilometer per hour, 5 by 18 meter per second. So that's about 5 times. So that is 25 meter per second. Then what is the change in kinetic energy? From this, you know, K initial, the initial kinetic energy is half into m into u square. Final kinetic energy is half into m into v square. So here you, as given in this, you can take half m common, that is v square minus u square by t, you can substitute. So instead of just finding each value, let us substitute here the directly this particular speed values, then that will be done. So the power delivered by the engine is half into mass of the bike is 200 kilogram into final velocity is 25 square minus initial velocity is 10 square whole divided by time taken. The time taken is 20 seconds. Then this is in kilogram, this is in kilogram, this is meter per second whole square, so meter square per second square will be there. So 20 cancels out in 10 times, so the 2 cancels 10 at 5 times, so it is 5 into 25 square is 625, 10 square is 100 into kilogram meter square per second square, kilogram meter square per second square whole divided by second. So this kilogram meter square per second square is nothing but joule. This is joule per second. So the power delivered is 5 into 625 minus 100. So what is 625 minus 100 is 525. So 525 into 5 is actually 2625. In the numerator there is joule, in the denominator it is second. In the previous video we had seen that joule per second is watt. So the power delivered is 2625 watts, or in other words 2.625 into 10 power. So 3 digits we have moved here. So 10 power 3 watt. So the power delivered is 2.625 kilowatt, because 10 power 3 means kilowatt. So commonly we express the power in kilowatts. This is one type. What about the other type that involves potential energy? Suppose there is a well and you are fixing a pump here, and the pump has to just pump water from a depth of 20-meter deep. Suppose assume that it's a well of 20-meter depth. Here water is there, and this pump has to pump water out of the well, let us say 300 kilogram, 300 liters of water, 300 liters of water in, let us say, 30 seconds. Within 30 seconds it has to pump 300 liters of water. Then what must be the power of the pump? So the power of the pump is again the amount of work done by time. It has to pump water, right? From what depth? It is 20-meter depth. Suppose how much water it has to carry? 300 liters of water. We already know that 1 liter of water, because if you have not understood, just go and check problems based on weight, pressure and density. There I have given this. Okay, 1 liter of water is equal to 1 kilogram. So 300 liters of water means the mass of the water is 300 kilograms of water it has to pump. In what time? In what time? 30 seconds. But this 300 kilograms of water has to be taken to a height of, from this point to this point, it has to lifted to a height of 20 meters. So whenever the height is changed, the potential energy is changed. So how the potential energy change required is mgh, because the water was here and finally it has to pump out. Means if the well is 20-meter depth, you have to carry the water to a height of 20 meters so that it comes to the horizontal ground. So mgh by time. So the power is the mass of the water which is to be pumped out, 300 kilogram, and gravity approximately 10 meter per second square, and height which is 20 meters. The time within which we are supposed to do this is 30 seconds. So 30 seconds. Now you see this 30 cancels this 10 times. So 10 into 10, 100, 100 into 20, 2000. Kilogram, meter into meter, meter square, kilogram, meter square per second square by second. So this is joule. So power of the pump must be 2000 joule per second, means watt, 2000 watts or 2 kilowatts. So like that you can actually find out the power of the machine required or the engine required. Here what the power of the engine, so that if this thing happens, so you can solve problems related to this. You can practice more problems and try the book back problem. If you do not know anything, you just text me, so I'll be posting the solutions to that.